But let's tell you the big breaking news that's coming in at the moment. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has just finished another meeting with Home Minister Amita Shah and other officials on India's response to COVID-19. Prime Minister Modi, remember, will be chairing a meeting with state chief ministers on Monday and Tuesday next week. Prime Minister has reportedly instructed the Health Ministry officials to ensure that preparations are also in place ahead of the monsoon. These are some of the details we'll have in a moment from you. From Rahul Srivastava, our National Affairs Editor, joining us. Rahul, this meeting comes ahead of the meeting with the chief ministers. What's the sense you're getting? What's the message the Prime Minister is likely to give to chief ministers on Monday and Tuesday?
Rajdeep, when we saw that there was an initial lockdown and then the Prime Minister seemed to be in charge, and the unlock which slowly happened, and then eventually the unlock 1.0 guidelines were announced, the centre receded a bit. And since then we have seen that somewhere there has been a huge spike, and it also seems that politics is taking over a lot of elements, say in Bengal, in Rajasthan, in Delhi. And I think if you look at what the information we have got from the Prime Minister's office today, one very important element is that the Prime Minister has been presented a projection for 2 months. Now that's 2 months is very critical. He has also instructed Health Ministry officials to undertake meetings with states and union territories for emergency planning. Now there are these elements. With just 3 days back, Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, talked about July end, figure in Delhi likely to touch the 5 lakh mark. There is a sense of huge worry that Unlock 1 has brought a huge spike, and how exactly to go about it from here on. And
Is there any plan for a re-lockdown? Is there any plan at all for a re-lockdown? Is there any talk of a re-lockdown?
Rajdeep, re-lockdown driven by the centre seems very unlikely, with the centre opening up trains, civil aviation and several other elements. I think the policy of the centre has been a slightly hands-off one. Nobody wants to get their hands very dirty in it, and in it the responsibility has been put on states. So if 5 states are accounting for 2/3 of the cases in the country, big cities are the big worries, and also these are the big employment centres. Once the government and the state governments have gone ahead with so much of unlocking, locking down the whole place will create a tremendous set of new sets of problems. And that is why I will say it's not right now on the discussion table, but I think certain amount of containment, deeper containment exercise is definitely in the offing when the Prime Minister meets the Chief Ministers on the 16th and 17th.
Okay, Rahul Srivastava, with those details, clearly in a way the centre seems to be now passing the buck in a way to the state governments on any potential re-lockdown. Now, more breaking news that's coming in. Home Minister Amita Shah will meet the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. and another meeting will take place tomorrow at 5 p.m. Mr. Shah is to meet Kejriwal along with the Delhi mayors and the Lieutenant Governor Anil Baijal. This comes amidst rising concerns of the COVID spike in the national capital and speculation that's mounted over a re-lockdown. Remember, in Delhi, cases have crossed 36,000, the 800 mark. But AAP sources have told India Today that the Shah-Kejriwal meeting is for only better coordination and there will be no re-lockdown. I repeat, no re-lockdown in the national capital. A quick word from Ankit Tyagi, who's joining us. He tracks Delhi for us. Ankit, is that right? That there will be no re-lockdown talk? It's only about better coordination between the various authorities in Delhi.
Well, Rajdeep, we have seen in the last few days a fight between the centre and, of course, the state government, Health Minister of Delhi, Health Minister of India, that they were part of. So possibly a better coordination is required. And remember, preceding this meeting with the Home Minister, Arvind Kejriwal has already met Home Minister Amita Shah once before. It was just day before yesterday.
Right.
What we are learning from the government of Delhi, they are in no mood as far as putting more stringent measures are concerned. The government is only saying we are trying to prepare for a rising number of cases, but at least from their part, there is no discussion, or it is not on the agenda tomorrow when they meet the Home Minister, any sort of locking up of Delhi. The government is only expecting a little bit financial assistance from the central government, and possibly more in terms of the central government hospitals allocating more beds for COVID-19 patients, Rajdeep.
Okay, so it's much more about allocation of beds, of greater coordination. Reports of a re-lockdown are being dismissed at the moment by the Aam Aadmi Party government in Delhi. Ankit Tyagi with that piece of breaking news.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.